TOSRA, you need to give it again. So you have till November 15th. You will get this whole link. I'll email you out this whole PowerPoint, so you can just click on the link, and I'll probably send it in an email too. So here's the link to the Survey Monkey if you want it electronically. Other words, there's some paper pencil over in the corner on your way out. So remember, November 15th, make sure you mark that, and I'll send reminders to you as well. I looked at the growth. Interestingly enough, they're spending more time leisurely looking at science. I don't remember the whole thing yet because I just barely looked at it, and they appreciate it. No, they didn't appreciate it more, they appreciated it less. But they were spending more time, and more are considering it for a career. So it was very skewed, but we'll share those results with you later. Okay, home energy audits. Here's the update. So, here's the deal. Basically, the NRCD, the National Rural Communities Development, who is funding this project, will provide the toolkit, but only to some counties because that is who the funding is for. So if you live in Butte, Glen, Shasta, or Tehama, you will get a, sorry, those are, toolkit to those in Butte, Glen, Shasta, and Tehama is free. They will give you the toolkit, the ones you saw this summer. The toolkits for Lassen, Modoc, Pumas, and Trinity would cost you $70. So if you're interested in getting that, you have to talk to your principal or district office to see if that was okay. You get the instructional guidebooks for the do-it-yourself toolkit. You would get a list of restock materials, and those restock materials are paid for by the schools. So basically what you would do is you sign an agreement. And in the agreement, you say, I will have at least 10 kids use the kit. The kids don't have to do everything in the kit. Like you could have one kid who's do the shower kit. Somebody else do weather stripping. And then they collect data. So you have to commit to 10 kids using the kit. You have to commit to completing their tracking part, which is collecting the data from that. So they're looking at their electricity bills. And then you have to restock the materials. So anything used, they have to be restocked. They don't restock. And you sign this waiver of liability. So if you are interested, let's see. You're on a computer, maybe Beth. I have the data tracking worksheet and just raise your hand and the agreement. And then there's information on there on connecting with Andrea Campos, because she's the person that is providing the kits. So if you're interested, that's the breakdown. And I really apologize because originally what they said was every kid would get free kits. We were originally told that. And then it all got like, no, they came out, I guess they didn't realize how many people we had and how expensive, although I told them, but when they started multiplying that by even a classroom, and they then took on the project of having all these kids at the Butte County Library. So I think they just overextended. And so I apologize for that, but, take advantage of it if you can, and it could be, if not a lot of you are doing it, they may let you use additional kits. It'd be worth a try. So any questions about the energy home audit kits? Okay, the CAST, the California Science Test. You guys hearing stuff about it? All right. Starting this spring will be the pilot test. And here's what it means. Every school will be tested. It'll be tested at 5th, 8th, 10th, 11th, and 12th grade. So what does that mean for high schools? It means they'll either test their 10th graders, the 11th graders, or the 12th graders. And basically what they're doing, just one class, and it'll be all the kids, or just one, your 10th grade class. All kids are to be tested. It's a full census. If it's 5th grade, so somebody said, well, what if we're a K2, a 3-5, a 6-8 in our district? Well, your 5th grade will be tested. Because every school will be tested, and every school will test 100% of that grade. If you're a K8, you could just be tested in 8th grade. Or you could just be tested in 5th. The high schools, the way that they're dividing it throughout the state is about 66% of the 10th graders will be tested, and then a split between 11 and 12, about 33%. The test is 10 to 25 items. There's going to be a performance test, but only for 5th grade. There is a survey that the students take, all students will take, and an optional teacher survey. Alternative schools are in the mix. They will also be tested. They will randomly select the grade at your school unless there's no other choice. And they will let your district know in November who's been selected. Charter, yeah. All alternative ed.
So, if they were coming in and testing sophomores, would that be specific, like science tests, or is that going to be
I don't know.
all the?
I don't know if it's an integrated test, is this or what. So this is a pilot, and I will tell you that there are no scores, so you don't get student scores. A lot of what they're looking for in this test is the usability and the functionality of the test. Okay, so, but in 2018 will be the field test, which probably every kid that they decide to test, because they still haven't decided what grade at high school will be tested. And that's part of this 10, 11, 12 thing. I think they're kind of looking at that.
So they're not, I thought it was junior.
We don't know yet, they just said high school. They're just saying high school. So all that will come out, but the field test then will be just like it was a real test. But of course, the data won't be used for any significant purposes. And then they'll be looking more at the test questions, the appropriateness of test questions and their validity and all those pieces. And then in 2019 will be the operational test, so the real deal.
So performance tasks, is that going to be kind of like the old GSEs?
I think it's a lot like the performance tasks for English language arts and math. So I think it's going to be more, they haven't said anything about kits. So I'm not imagining, because she's talking about Golden State where you had all the materials. I haven't heard anything about that. So my thinking it's going to be more of a reading and.
Have you heard if it's going to be simulation based possibly though?
Nothing.
If it's online?
I heard it might be, but not for sure. So I guess we'll find that part out. This is all I know. Okay, also, over here, if you're interested in some Vernier Technology Awards, I wanted to let you know about this. Maureen found that. And there's going to be, if you're using Vernier Probeware, the winners will receive $1,000 in cash and then $3,000 in Vernier equipment and $1,500 travel to attend the NSPA National Conference in Los Angeles. So anyway, if you're interested and you're using Vernier, why not? They don't have that many awards. I thought I read 5. Oh, 7 prizes to K-12 and post-secondary.
It's March 3rd.
Yeah, but it's like one elementary, one middle school, 3 high school, and 1.
Yeah, so 5 for us, 2 middle and 3 high school. Go for it, you never know. Right? Okay, so I wanted to let you know about that. If you're interested, anybody interested? Okay, so Claudia's interested there, right up here, Claudia. Okay, Google Drive documents. So this summer, a lot of you wrote to us and said, hey, I didn't get to go to a lot of the breakouts, and I heard from other people they were really great. So when you get this PowerPoint, if you click on that, you will get to the drive, and there they are. They're all there. So you'll just, I'll send you guys the PowerPoint. I'll send it just through Google, and then also just at the bottom of your email, so you can get it just through PowerPoint and not Google Slides. And so those are the ones that we had information on that you could use for future use.
Oh, no, this is,
Yeah, I don't see